Look at all the tadpoles. There's millions of them. That's crazy. Wow. Quite the spawning this year. I don't know whose boat this is. We get spooked. It's not fresh. We do have to worry about bears in this area. Look at the lake though. It's beautiful. It's calm. It's 5 o'clock. So this is where we're gonna camp tonight, I think. Spruce bugs are out. I've only seen one yet so far. The deer flies are out. As you can tell everywhere. There's probably 100 in the truck already. I sprayed myself with Deep Off. Seems to be pushing them away. So I brought the boat this time. The motor is right there. The gas, the wood. We're ready to camp. We got a nice little fire pit. Make a nice fire tonight. Somebody's camper here at some point. It's my first time coming here. I've never been at this spot. I've been to this lake before, but I've never been to this spot here. So this is all new. I just discovered this. So to me, it looks like a camper. The frame's there. The mattress springs. Which is odd. It's such a small camper. I don't see it being mattress springs now. Now that I'm thinking about it, it'd just be a foam mattress. Anyway, that's the lake. We got a little bit of a boat launch, which is fine because all we have is a little 10-foot John boat. Hard to talk with the motor going. So that's the boat launch. Oh, fucker. So it's hard to talk with the motor running. It's obviously a loud motor. It's only a 2.5 little Merc. So that's the boat launch where I camped the last time. There's a camper in the bush that I can't see, but there's a truck that looks to be a truck with a trailer right through the bush. Buddy's camper is still parked there. So people leave their campers here, like, I don't want to say year round, but probably all season, like all summer long. I haven't spotted like people yet, but there is a truck back there which kind of looked like there was a truck with a boat trailer, which would lead me to believe there'd be somebody on the lake somewhere. Now Byng is a pretty big lake, and it's possible that the water is high enough that he made it onto Radisson. So we're gonna go check out where Byng and Radisson meet, and I'll see you guys in a bit. We're still on Byng. We're almost at Radisson. We're not going to Radisson today, boys and girls, because the motor's giving me a little bit of a hard time, and I had to crank for like almost 10 minutes to get it started again. That's the creek that you have to take to get to the other lake, which is called Radisson. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the links in the description of this video when I actually crossed over there and I had to walk the boat over. But that's, like, you can see bottom here. It's about knee-deep water for about 500 feet, I want to say, and then it's about ankle-deep water for about 500 feet, and then you're hitting real deep water. But like I said, I don't know if it was flooded or not, but when I went back to the truck to grab the phone, I pulled the paracord off to kill the engine, and it gave me a hard time. It would not start back, so I don't want to take the risk right now, unfortunately. Next time we come out, we're definitely going to hit the Radisson though. There's a beaver right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Fire started. Super quiet. It's actually pretty nice. I was gonna go back out with the boat after I ate. Considering the fact that it's almost 9 o'clock now, it's getting to be pretty late. There's a fish that just jumped right there. There's a beaver running around earlier too. Tent's all set up. Same setup as always, as usual. We're not glamping just yet. We're still camper, or sorry, tent camping, not camper camping, which is called glamping. Still got lots of wood. That's the split wood is what I bought from last year, and all the round logs are what I had the first time I went camping this year, which leaves me with a lot of lumber. And then we're gonna put some pepper. Oh yeah, I do have actually. I do have spices that I brought. I brought thyme and red peppers. I forgot about those, as I'm forgetting about my steak right now. Okay, this is what it looks like, boys and girls. Red bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, thyme, red peppers, dry red peppers. I put coconut oil and Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna see if I can put that on here. All right, let's go stir that up. Olive oil as well. Put a little bit of that in there. It's a good looking steak if you ask me. That's looking good, man. Oh, that is looking good. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the ground just for a second. Let's put the bread on the fire. I've already gone ahead and split that. Actually, I was gonna butter it when I was at home. Totally forgot to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. It's a little bit burnt. Steak, saute mushrooms, a little bit burnt buns. This time around, which I never forget, is barbecue sauce. Didn't forget the beer though. Never forget the beer. Get off my fucking bread, mosquito man. That is good. That is very good. We didn't use the cream of mushroom soup. I didn't think I was going to use it, but I figured I'd bring it just in case. And I brought snowballs. We got snowballs for breakfast. Or, sorry, breakfast. Dessert. Well, guys, it's 9:11 in the evening. No cell service. Lake is as quiet as, or I should say, as calm as you could ever imagine. Look at the reflection of the trees. It's crazy. I'm just gonna sit by the fire for at least another hour, maybe 2. Wait for the stars to come out. Call it an early night. Look how red that is. Ooh, that is hot. Back with you guys in a bit. Alright guys, hoping you can see. That's not bright at all. Alright, so about like this, it's 11:30, midnight. There's not a peep. Everybody's quiet. Stars are out. Sun's out. Sorry, moon's out, not the sun. The stars are out and the moon is out. I just... Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to another beautiful day. I survived. Lake's still pretty calm. Pulled the boat out last night. Just about what's left of the fire. I woke up for a piss around 2:30 in the morning, and the fire was just a little bit of embers. Neighbors went to sleep at fucking 9 o'clock. I think I went to sleep at 11. Anyway, I'm going to set the camera right there on the wood, and I'll start de-setting up everything. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Friday. It rained last night because there's a lot of drops on the tent. Everything's wet on the ground, obviously. There's a lot of wildlife here. Not sure about bears. Obviously there was a bear interaction over there with the shitter, the porta potty. There's a lot of branches cracking here. I'll start de-setting up. There you have it, boys and girls. As clean as it was when I got here. Wood pile was there. I'll leave the logs in the fire. It's still good for the next camper. There are lots of broken glass here, and that's why I normally I walk around barefoot. Didn't want to do it this time. There's some right there. There's broken glass everywhere. Truck's all loaded up, good to go. Gas, motor, gas for the fire, all the wood. Last time I went camping out, I put everything away. Luckily, I didn't have the motor and everything, because I put everything away in the truck. Tent, sleeping bag, mattress, food, beer, all the fun stuff. And it's always a fear of mine, the truck won't start in the morning. I had forgotten the keys to my truck in the little pocket in the tent. So not only did I have to offload everything, but I had to unpackage the tent again, open it back up, get the keys out of there, and then repackage everything back up. It was a pain in the ass. But anyway, let's drive out of here. Yeah, we're still here. A little SUV. I only seen the one person. It could be just the one girl by herself, which, especially with a little SUV like that, going through the puddles that I had to go through, she's ballsy, man. She is ballsy. But like I said, I didn't see anybody else. I didn't hear conversations. All I heard was a little bit of music, so quite possibly she's there by herself, which is kudos to her. But we live in Canada. Everybody's friendly with everybody here. So I'm gonna drive back out to the sketchy little road that I had to drive out of, and then I'll try to get a little bit of footage when I get to the big puddles, deep puddles. All right, boys, girls, this is the bigger one of the two. We're just gonna go in there because it's pretty deep. I don't want to get stuck here. Can't see much, I guess. It's hard for you guys to see. Woo! We're almost out of this sketchy road. All right. Sketchy road. It is quite sketchy. Like, she's driving a small SUV, man. It was like a little Chevy Traverse. I got a full-size truck and the water came on the windshield. She is ballsy. So this is what we call the four corners. Obviously, for a very clear reason, there's four corners. That goes back to town. Very, very, very detourish, like a lot of back roads. That goes to another small little municipality, and I'm going straight because that's Gibson Lake and that's where I'm going. So I will touch base once we hit pavement and once we have cell service again.